All right, welcome everybody. Today we are in Hua Hin, and we're going to check out a nice little beach. We're going to check out, I believe, what they call Tassanee Beach. It's just north of the regular part of Hua Hin that you see, and it's a place that's a lot quieter than if you go to Hua Hin Beach itself. So we're probably about 20 minutes north of downtown Hua Hin, and we're just here along this nice peaceful stretch of beach that's pretty much deserted. So let's look around and let's enjoy this a little bit. Okay, so this is Tassanee Beach, and it has some kind of like luxury resorts, a couple condos, but mostly it's just a limited amount of development. Still has some fishing boats and stuff like you can see right here, and then it just goes off. There's a few seafood restaurants, stuff like that, just scattered out along the beach, and it's definitely away from where most of the tourists come. As you can see, all the trees and stuff, but it has a couple resorts like this, but it definitely is limited as far as the amount of people that's on the beach. So here you have a condo. They're saying 6 to 40 million baht. So you can buy a condo here on the beach for what would that be, $180,000 up to a little over $1 million. So that's where those are at. And then you can see it has a condo tower down there. And then if you keep on looking down on the horizon, that's City Beach, and then it has like one of the royal palaces, and then way over there on the horizon with those skyscrapers, that is Hua Hin itself. So that's kind of where we're at. You're up here, there's a army base just to the north, and you pass the airport and stuff like that to get up here. Now if you're looking for a nice quiet beach, this is definitely it. Right now it's low tide, so you can see there's quite a bit more of the sand exposed. High tide will be almost up to the seawall up here. I think there's about, sometimes there's like a 3-meter swell of the sea. That's about the most it'll be, and it will take up most of the beach at the super high tides, but most of the time you got quite a bit of beach to enjoy. You can see just a quick little look around here. Now the way to the north is Cha-am. So if you keep going about another 20 minutes or so, that will be Cha-am, and it's past those trees way out there on the point. And that will get into like Cha-am Beach South, and then Cha-am Beach North. Cha-am is much more relaxed than Hua Hin. It's more of the Thai style. Hua Hin has a lot more of the tourists. The Cha-am Beach isn't quite as nice. It's still good. I mean, all these beaches down here are wonderful, but Cha-am just doesn't get the, the publicity of Hua Hin. But the beach at Hua Hin is fantastic. I mean, it's the brilliant white sand. While these will be a little bit more rocky, a lot more of the shell and stuff like that, and maybe like more mud, especially down here, like right here will be a little bit muddier. But look at this though. This is fantastic. This is Saturday at about noon, and I can see somebody out there fishing. I can see one person walking on the beach. I see some jet skis that they have here by the resort. But other than that, I see 3 or 4 people down on the horizon. Just don't see anybody. So this is Tassanee Beach, and it's a beach that most people don't even know about, even though it's here in Hua Hin. Generally, everybody just knows Hua Hin Beach. That's where everybody goes, and that will be the big crowds. And for good reason. I mean, it has all the restaurants, all the hotels. I mean, not all, but the majority of the hotels. Everything is right there. Shopping, the night markets, all of that. But a lot of people, when they come to, the beaches, they want to just be, secluded. They want to be off. They want to sit out here, listen to the ocean, read a book, all of that. And something like this is a great place to do it. You still have all the convenience of Hua Hin just to the south, but you're out here by yourself. So you can sit underneath the palm tree, read a book, check your phone, whatever you do. Most people is on their phones anymore, even a book. But yeah, have your tropical drinks, eat Thai food, all of that, and just this wonderful weather. So Tassanee Beach, I would say, if you were interested in like just quiet and like solitude, this is definitely it. And it's not too hard to get to. You just, you know, you could rent like a van, hire them out. You can come up here. It's not too far from the airport. So if you flew into Hua Hin, you'd be right here. If you took the train down to Hua Hin, you can get out of there pretty easy. You can hire a taxi or something like that from the train station and get up here. And even rent a motorcycle like me. Just rent a motorcycle and ride around. As far as the beach itself, it is really nice. It is lacking like a little bit of the shade that you see on a lot of these beaches where they have the shade trees up on the back. So on a really hot day, the sand gets to be a scorcher. But the nice thing about that is you have the ocean right here and you can just jump in. Oh, we have a monitor lizard over here by the stairs. We'll walk towards them. And as far as like the quality of this beach, as far as being clean, there's a little bit of trash that you'll see generally on every beach. A few of the bottles, a little bit of broken glass, but generally it's pretty clean. It's not as pristine as some of them you'll see like in the south, but it's still really nice. The sand is good. It has a little bit of the shells. You can see the little monitor lizard over there. He's not too old. Is he gonna climb the wall? I've seen him climb trees before. I've never seen him climb a rock wall like this. And he can though. These get to be pretty big. Oh, found an easier way. They get to be pretty big, but mostly what they eat is they eat like dead fish, stuff like that. I've never heard of them biting anybody, so if you see those, just give them a little, like a wide berth, and they'll go about their own business. Now, as far as the sand, it has a little bit of the shells, but it's nice for the beachcombers if you want to go and you know, find you some shells of whatever to take home. It's a great place to do that. And you see a lot of people that make the jewelry. They'll be out here picking these shells up, and then they'll make them into bracelets and necklaces and stuff like that to sell to the tourists. You can see there's a few people. I mean, I see maybe a dozen people now down to the south, but still not too bad. A Saturday and you're on a beach like this in Thailand. Now, when to come here? The normal kind of rule of thumb is, you know, October or November up till about April. You know, if you want to be safe as far as like the good weather. You know, April's the start of the rainy season, so, you know, you never know what you're going to get after like, you know, April, May, June. But generally what it'll do is it'll cloud up and it'll rain in the afternoon. And, you know, so what? A little bit of rain. Take shelter, then it stops raining. But you know, you will run the risk of it raining for, you know, 4 or 5 days straight. But those are pretty rare. I've had that when I'm on holiday before. It's not as much fun, but it's still better than being at work. You can hear the cicadas and a condo tower over there. But a really nice beach. And it's one that not too many people know about. Nobody ever makes videos up here. Most of the time it's just from Hua Hin Beach itself. Which, you know, when I come here, I always go to Hua Hin Beach. That's always on my list. But I like to go and see other things also. It's the same ocean, so you can find better deals if you stay a little bit away from the tourist area a lot of times. Find a cheaper room, better service. You just have to be willing to explore a little bit. We got a fishing boat out here. And you can see this just stretches and it runs into another beach, and it'll run into the Royal Palace, and then it goes into Hua Hin Beach. So you can walk along this beach all day if you want, pretty much. And there will be a little bit more rocks to the, you know, further to the south, especially around like the city beach, and then at the very north part of Hua Hin Beach itself. But mostly it's just this nice sand, and it's super for swimming. It's a nice gentle slope, so if you have kids, you don't have to worry about it. All right, so let's walk back a little bit where we came. Now, other activities to do here. Looks like the jet skis that are here, looks like they're just working on them. Probably they'll take them further to the south where there's more people. If you go to Hua Hin Beach, they will have some of the jet skis and banana boats and stuff like that, which that's kind of new to this area. Before, you'd always have to go to like Pattaya, to the beaches there, Bang San or Jom Tien or whatever, to do the banana boats and jet skis. Me personally, I don't ever do the jet skis or banana boats, but you know, some people like it. I just would prefer not to have the noise of those. The cicadas is plenty noise for me. Now, if you want to snorkel or scuba, this isn't a good place to do any of that. The water's not very clear, and especially during like the rainy season, the water is not clear at all, so you won't be able to see very much. The south is so much better for doing all of that. And if you're beachcombing like me, you can find you something like this. I found me the Stegosaurus shell, which it's yellow and made out of plastic, so definitely priceless, or it would be to some little kid anyway. You know, some little boy forgot his toy out here. But really nice. You can't go wrong on this beach. This is Tassanee Beach, I believe. So as you can see, all these restaurants and everything. Now this place would be fantastic to come, you know, in the evening time when the sun goes down and it cools off a little bit. Come down here, sit at some of these restaurants. And if you're in Thailand, you got to have some of the seafood. So come down here, eat some seafood, listen to some music, relax, let the kids run around on the beach. I think you couldn't go wrong with an evening like that. Looks like we got a little stream coming down. See all the little fish here swimming around. Same for over here. Tons of these little fish and a bunch of shells and everything. And that just comes right out of the jungle. It comes in inland. And then another resort over here. You can see up here, they have a couple little restaurants. And they're just jam-packed with people having lunch out here. This is definitely Thai, and what they do is everybody just orders up. You order up a bunch of food, they put it all in the middle of the table, and then just everybody eats off of each plate. There's not like what you do in the West where you just buy like your own and then you eat your own. Everybody takes a little bit of all of everything. And they will sit there and they will talk and eat for hours and have the best time. All right, guys, so that finishes up our little tour of Tassanee Beach. This is a nice, pleasant beach. Nothing wrong with it at all. It's a lot quieter than if you're in Hua Hin itself. Just come up here. They have a lot of these little luxury resorts and restaurants to come up here and enjoy, you know, enjoy your stay or enjoy your evening, whatever you want. Just no complaints. The sand is great. The water's nice. The area is a little bit more isolated than if you're in Hua Hin itself. But if you're willing to explore a little bit and you want to be kind of by yourself, I would definitely recommend this. So anyway, if you like the video, make sure you click like and subscribe to my channel. Subscription is what I need the most. So it just takes a second, smash the subscribe button. And you also get notified when I put new videos out. And I post a lot of content about Thailand. So if you like this kind of stuff, then you came to the right place as far as the channel. And you know, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. If you've been to this beach, tell me. If you want me to go do something different, I'll do my best. Just tell me also in a comment. And as always, guys, remember, life is a journey. So enjoy.